Taylor Swift's instincts proved to be right on the money as critics and her fans shared adoring reviews of her newly re-recorded Red album. The new version, retitled Red, Taylor's version, features a variety of tracks from the vault, stretching out the original album's 16 tracks to a whopping 30. Red, Taylor's version, earned an impressive 96% on Metacritic, indicating universal acclaim, with several outlets praising the expansive new material almost as much as the original songs. The pop superstar approached the re-recording after her master recordings were bought up, with the new Red following a re-recorded version of her earlier album Fearless. Rolling Stone gave Taylor one of her best reviews for the re-release with a perfect 5-star review, a rarity for the publication. Critic Rob Sheffield singled out one of the new songs, a long-lost 10-minute version of All Too Well concludes the album and dwarfs the re-recorded version, which is half as long. The song is rumored to be about Swift's ex Jake Gyllenhaal and takes the form of a power ballad. Sheffield calls the 10-minute version a heartbreak epic and praised the additional lyrics. Look shifty like Taylor Swift wearing Zuhair Murad Resort 2022. Shop the new collection at UX by now. Proving it's an oldie but a goodie, Taylor Swift has released an updated version of her album Red and we are here for the throwback anthems. While she might have thrown it back song-wise, Taylor was all about looking ahead as the singer wore a Resort 2022 look by Zuhair Murad for her latest TV appearance. Styled by Joseph Cassell, Taylor teamed her embellished shift dress with Christian Louboutin heels, and stacks of Lark & Berry jewelry. Love. Taylor's dress will be available to buy in the coming weeks, so until then shop the current collection at UX. Or, get the look with our pick of the best dresses to steal Taylor's style in the carousel. You can even shop her exact rings. Or hint for them at least. Mail Online may earn commission on sales from these product links. Now get one like it for less. Previous next £895 Lark & Berry diamond wrap ring buy now. £565 Lark & Berry diamond gold band buy now. £496 Lark & Berry diamond twist ring buy now. £955 Mia lace trim dress at Net-a-Porter buy now. £99 Coast lace shift dress, now reduced to £49. Buy now. £175 Adriana Papel lace dress at John Lewis & Partners, now reduced to £87. 50, buy now. £225 Rice lace detail dress, now reduced to £90. Buy now. Yes, you just heard Dexter verses about this guy meeting her dad and skipping her 21st birthday party, he writes. Yes, her greatest song just got greater. No, you're not fine at all. He also praised the production, which is attributed to a bevy of big names, including recent collaborators Aaron Dessner and Jack Antonoff. The new version benefits from more boom and detail in the production, while her adult voice adds new power to these songs. The Guardian's Laura Snapes was also a fan of Red, Taylor's version, though she described the original version as one-half schmaltzy stuffing due to collaborations with Ed Sheeran and Snow Patrol's Gary Lightbody. She highlighted Taylor's matured voice, which she said paradoxically hurt some of the songs by mellowing their incisive nature. The lack of burn and twang here slightly blunts the rabid, deliciously vindictive edge that fueled the original's tumultuous depiction of heartbreak, sketched in appropriately vaulting shades of pop, country, balladry and electro-tooled aggression, Snapes writes. But the other half of the album features some of the greatest pop songs of all time. Variety applauded Red, Taylor's version, and the new material, while noting that the acoustic tracks translated better than the electropop songs, which were originally produced by Max Martin. All of the new bonus tracks were solidly reviewed, but the lengthier version of All Too Well earned a hyperbolic 10/5 rating. Spin declared that the original Red was already Taylor's greatest album and the ultimate millennial breakup album. The review noted that the album's 130-minute length meant that listening to it in one sitting is a task perhaps reserved for the most devout Swifties. But critic Bobby Olivier wrote that it was still highly rewarding and called Taylor a much better singer now, while describing the 10-minute version of All Too Well as a melodramatic masterpiece. NME gave Red, Taylor's version, 4 out of 5 stars and described it as not an exercise of rethinking and tweaking old songs, but to take back ownership of her own music. The singer's mature voice was again cited as an improvement over her tone on the original. The review praised the extensive bonus material, which it called a treasure trove of unheard gems. The Independent's Helen Brown gave the new album a perfect 5-star review and called it a better, brighter version of a terrific pop album. On Twitter, Taylor shared her gushing response to getting a coveted 5-star review from Rolling Stone. "I am all too unwell," she tweeted with a smiling yet crying emoji as she reposted the rave review. Earlier, she tweeted a photo of herself taken from behind as she stood by the sea, which contrasted an earlier photo of herself that she shared just before the 2012 release of Red. "This is the last day of my life before #Red Taylor's version," she wrote. Other fans also pointed out the rave reviews Red, Taylor's version, was receiving. One user posted an image of Queer Eye's Jonathan Van Ness crying and saying, "Okay, it's totally fine. Why am I crying?" They wrote, "Red is about to be mine again, but it has always been ours. Stop, I love you so much." Another fan declared, "Taylor Swift is about to prove the world that Red always deserved that Grammy." Some listeners joked about how little had changed by using a meme from the original and rebooted iCarly shows to illustrate me listening to Red in 2012 and me listening to Red TV in 2021. Aaron Dessner, who first worked with Taylor as a co-writer and producer on Folklore and Evermore, before returning for additional work on Red, Taylor's version, shared his congratulations to her on Twitter. "Congratulations to @TaylorSwift13 on the release of her version of Red. As always, I'm so amazed by your courage and determination as an artist and am so grateful for our friendship and collaboration," he wrote. One fan joked about their obsessive reaction to the new Red with a popular image from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Me simultaneously explaining the reasoning for and importance of the re-recordings, All Too Well plus the new 10-minute version, Why We Hate Jake Gyllenhaal, and the entire album Red to my boyfriend after he casually asked if I was excited for Taylor Swift on SNL next weekend, they joked. Another person repurposed a popular meme of a boyfriend with a wandering guy, though they appended the cover of Red, Taylor's version, to the woman catching his eye, while his girlfriend got the original Red cover. "Everyone when Red, Taylor's version, is out," they captioned it.